Welcome back to another episode of Punch Out Kings. I'm G Money.
Blake Brown.
Man, you know, it's been a couple of weeks, man. My goddamn office got flooded. They start tearing shit down, fucking shit up. They fucked up the rhythm of the program, man. I've been recording. They've been recording. Joel and them been recording at the house and shit like that, in my garage and shit like that, for real. And then nigga ain't been able to get on to nothing, man. So, what's up, bro, man? How you been?
Man, I've been hanging in, man. You know how life is,
man. Like ups and downs, shit, a roller coaster. You feel me? That's definitely, man. They got me out the office, got me missing out on dough, all type of shit. You feel me? But like I say, man, hopefully they get me back up in there at the end of this month, going into the new month and shit like that. So
other than that, how you been? You been
man,
good?
I've been good, man. You know, summer been good. Daughter graduated. Like, got a grown person right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? She done got her first little job and shit like that.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's how it's going down.
It's a great feeling right there,
man. That's good. Getting out into the real world, like, you know what I mean? For real, be able to spend some of my own money now, like, you know what I'm saying? Because she got her first job too. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, hell yeah, that Cash App gonna be a little less sending. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm definitely with that shit, bro. So what about you though, man?
You know, I've been cool, bro. Just chilling, man, with the son. You know, doing this football training, getting ready for the season.
Oh yeah, man, that's crazy. The off-season training for kids football, huh?
It don't stop, bro.
Shit don't stop, man. Game to change.
It used to be 3-4 months of the season, man. Now it's 12 months.
Man,
of the season,
exactly, man. That shit is real. Like, you know, so man, you know what y'all came in for. So let's get into this boxing talk, man. We got a whole lot. Man. We have some shit added up in the memory vault today. So let's get into it. Who we gonna start off with first? Like, you know what I'm saying?
We can start off with. Okay, let's start off with last week's fights.
Okay. You go ahead and take the lead on that, because I kind of called them and shit like that.
Okay, so it was Edgar Berlanga versus Jason Quigley. So, you know, Edgar Berlanga signed with the Zone from Top Rank to try to get the Canelo fight.
Yeah, exactly.
He felt like ESPN kind of pushed him too fast. But, you know, see, the worst thing with him was the 16 knockouts.
Yeah, exactly.
When you get 16 knockouts in a row, and you going against inferior competition.
Yeah.
Now you get to step up in competition.
Yeah, true.
You're not getting them knockouts.
Yeah, and they made it look like you a bust.
Make it look like a bust. You're not even looking decent. So you signed with the Zone. You had an easy fight against Quigley. So you knocked him down 4 times, but Quigley wasn't going down. Yeah, you had to knock him out, not down. So
one of them fighters, you got to put out, and he couldn't get it done. He couldn't close the deal.
Couldn't really use the jab. You know, it was a sloppy fight on his part, man.
Yeah.
He got the win. You know, that's cool and all, but to think you deserve a Canelo fight, no,
nah.
To think you can beat Moinga or Morrell Jr. or any of them guys at 160,
nah.
It's not looking good. I mean, you got the win, so
exactly. Hey, man, give up to the win, but man. You ain't ready for that level of competition, and you definitely ain't ready for that Canelo fight if you can't get guys out that you're supposed to get up out of there. Like, that's real.
You ain't had a knockout in your last 5 fights.
So, man, that's crazy.
Like, and just overall as a boxer, like, it's not looking good. Like, I understand why Top Rank was like, we can promote you. We kind of like took you far as we can take you.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like,
for real. So, like, you done reach your ceiling. Like, you feel me?
He peaked, as they say. So.
Yeah, it happens. You feel me? Some people, like I say, man, some people peak, but you made it to the professionals, but you just can't compete with the elite. You know what I'm saying? You're a professional, but you're not them ones.
That's a lot of guys like that. That's BC level fighters.
It happens, make a career, man. Like, and have a career. You're right about that. It happens, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. You made it to be a professional. You got to clap it up for that. But like I say, man, they had to go part in their ways because, like I say, man, they got to keep that money rolling.
Definitely.
Like, you feel me?
Definitely.
Yeah, and they invest that money, so they got to come back to them. So I get it, man. That shit happen in sports all the time.
So that was the main card on the Zone. I really didn't catch the undercard fights. It wasn't really too many noteworthy names.
Yeah, step out. So one of them weekends.
One of the weekends, but Showtime did have a card, and just like how boxing is, they would show them at the same time. Yeah. So I literally was trying to find a movie.
Yeah.
I was going to the channels and I passed Showtime.
Yeah.
And it's like boxing. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell going on? Like,
I click on it. It's Carlos Adames and Julianne J. Rock Williams. So it was like the 4th round. So from what I seen, it was a tight fight. Now, see, Adames, he's so-called the boogeyman at 160. A lot of guys, they won't say his name. Charlo, Boo Boo, they had opportunities to fight him.
Yeah, but they
wouldn't fight him.
They pretty much stay away from the situation.
J-Rock stepped up coming from 154, and, you know, J-Rock did some battles, you feel me?
Yeah, and they have.
Charlo knockout.
And I heard one thing, he only been fighting like once a year and shit like that. Nah, what's going on with that? The politics of boxing.
Politics,
Yeah, I heard. I'm like,
man, a bad contract.
Yeah, nigga fighting. I'm like, damn. When you fighting once a year, bro, they trying to stall your career out, bro.
Especially you fighting once a year. You're not like a Crawford or a Spence.
Yeah, exactly. You feel what I'm saying?
They fighting once a year for a reason.
Yeah, for a reason. Like, you know, but if they stalling you out like that, and you were like, you trying to get your shit going, then it's some bad blood in there with somebody who really not trying to see you succeed.
Definitely. So from what I had seen in the fight, it was a close fight, but Adames, man, he a bad boy, but J-Rock wasn't afraid of him, but he took a gang of punishment, so I kind of understood what the ref was saying, but when he stopped it, J-Rock was fighting back. He took a gang of punishment, and just in his last 4 or 5 fights, man, he'd have been in some wars, man, so I know the referee was trying to protect him, but at the same time, if a fighter is throwing punches back,
then that's no need for a stoppage. That means he's coherent. I mean, he's still in the game because he's able to throw them punches. So you got to let him fight in that situation.
Definitely. So I thought it was a bad stoppage, you know. And so Carlos Adames, he moves on. He keeps his I think he's a WBA regular champion. I think at 160. So he should have plenty of options now with Charlo's about to fight Canelo, so Charlo's moving up. Yeah. And then basically all the belts is vacated. Triple G, he vacated the WBA, I think, or he had WBO and the IBF and IBO. He let all of them go. So because he had a few mandatories and he not trying to really fulfill the mandatory. He not trying to fight no non-big money fight.
Yeah,
so
I see what you're saying.
He had 2 mandatory, so he released the belt. So a lot of belts floating at 160. So I think he's just chasing the Mawinga fight, a big money payday.
That's probably what he doing.
At this point, the Triple G, them belts don't mean anything. So I would look forward to him chasing a big money fight. If not that, then it's retirement.
Man, for real though. Like I'm saying, get your little victory lap. Like you feel what I'm saying?
He had an awesome career.
Yeah,
man.
He did definitely. He had a Hall of Fame career, first ballot Hall of Fame career for sure.
I think he defended the middleweight title 21 straight times or something like that. And then he had a knockout streak from 2011 to 2016, some shit like that. So
man, he was knocking shit the fuck out.
He accomplished a lot, man.
Nah, he did though. And like I said, ain't really no more you could do. Like you say, man, all you could do from here is just lose, keep losing. Like you feel me, man? For real though. Once you to peak your career, you never go past the mark. Like you feel me? Or you wind up like Roy Jones.
Yeah, and I don't think he want to be a gatekeeper. And honestly, he made some good money with them 3 Canelo fights.
For sure he did.
Signing that Jordan deal, so I'm pretty sure he don't have to fight no more. He
done made the good money for sure. Like you know what I mean? For real, like I say, that's it, man. Don't let the game retire you. Retire the game, like you know.
Facts.
For real. So that's what's up, man. Hell yeah, hats off, like the left and Triple G, man. I enjoyed them knockouts.
Shout out on the great career,
for
man.
For real though, definitely enjoyed that shit. For real, salute.
Yeah, so that was basically the main fights for this weekend. So last weekend, I believe we had Regis Prograis versus Lilito Zorrilla. Yeah. Now this was a homecoming fight for Regis Prograis. You feel me? So when he won, I think it was 12 rounds. He went the whole 12 rounds. Yeah. He didn't dominate him in the fashion that I think he was used to dominating guys. You feel me? Because Rougarou, when he won the title from when he just won the title 2 fights ago, he put that boy down. You feel me?
Yeah, he did.
But he didn't. He admitted on the Sean Porter thing. He said he really didn't study his opponent. I think he was a late replacement.
I heard him say that. I heard him say that he really didn't study him, and he had a whole lot of stuff going on more than the goddamn fight. Sometimes you be looking past the goal, man, and you don't come out your best goddamn self, man. Remember, everybody's a professional.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Facts. You got to take everybody serious, no matter what it takes. Cause I'll make fights every time too.
And then especially him going home. Yeah. Homecoming fight. So you know, like you was saying, like shit he usually wouldn't do. He out with the wife, going on the movies and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? He trying to get a gang of tickets for family members and everybody want to see him.
You know how it goes, shit. You ain't got no business doing that. You fucking up because you home and you trying to please everybody, but not realizing, man, you in the midst of a fight, man. You feel what I'm saying? Defending your title. Like,
but that's what happens when you have an inferior opponent. You saying, I'm fighting Zorrillo. Yeah. I can do it. I can have sex the night before. I can not train as hard.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's for real.
And then Zorrillo didn't stand there.
Hell no.
So he just wanted somebody to stand there and trade. So he was moving around.
Oh, boy was moving around. I did catch that part.
I noticed he had trouble cutting the ring off. So to me, I'm telling myself, if you have trouble cutting the ring off and you fighting Haney, Haney's excellent at the jab and moving. You feel me? So if you can't cut the ring off with Zorrillo,
man,
you gonna have a problem with Haney. Cause Haney know how to hit and move.
Man,
he ain't as sharp as Shakur with it, but he's a good fighter. Don't get it fucked up.
And he got the coldest jab to be in
definitely.
boxing. So if you can't cut that ring off, that's perfect for him. And like I keep telling people, like you said, that boy was looking big, huh?
He looking big. Oh yeah, Haney was looking like
I say, man, he that style you seen him fight against Lomachenko, that's the last time you're gonna ever see Devin Haney fight like that. Trust me. It is jab city, move around for the rest of his career. He had something that he was trying to show. And that was his last time proving something, and every time he try to prove something, it'd be very close, man.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I hope you got that shit out your system for the last time, because you made a fight really close that shouldn't have been as close.
Definitely.
But you was fighting a Hall of Fame fighter, so I expected it to be close. But you really didn't move around because you wanted to show that you could stand in there, and you did show that. You did show that because you was not ducking.
No.
You had that round where that nigga was, but it's Lomachenko. He's supposed to get something in, man. You can't shut no Hall of Fame fighter out. That don't even make sense to even say. When they were saying that, I was like, man, you really thought this a Hall of Fame fighter? When does that ever happen? If you do that, that means nigga, he's nothing. Nah, he's definitely who he was. It's just like for real. So like I say, man, Rougarou, like I say, man, you know, you gotta have the kinks out, but against Devin Haney, if you can't cut that ring off, my boy, and I'm from the city, you feel me? But you can't cut that ring off against Devin Haney, man. That jab gonna look beautiful all night, man.
So I've been hearing they said he's gonna fight Adrian Broner.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, they both been talking about it.
Mine's for real. AB, you try to get back up in that goddamn ring, huh? For real, bro. Man, you know, and like once again, it ain't never been a talent to you, man. It's always it's this right here. It's him. For real though, it's you, man. He done said it. He done confessed it. He done talked about it multiple times. He done came out and confessed the shit that he go through outside the ring.
He his own worst enemy. It's sad to say.
He definitely is his own worst enemy.
Because he can fight. He's not a bum, but
hell nah.
I think with him and all that happened so fast, that the rise to fame happened fast.
It did. It did happen fast.
Everybody can't handle it, especially when you're around Mayweather.
Hell,
you know what I mean?
Nah.
So instead of him being around Mayweather for the tools of boxing and the tricks and that,
he was around for the show.
He was around for the show.
And he didn't realize that Mayweather, that shit is only a show. That's like not really Mayweather real 15
life. Minutes, he out of there. He don't drink.
Right.
He'll hold a bottle, and as soon as that camera cut, he's throwing that motherfucker.
Exactly. Get him out of there. He's only selling tickets and selling himself. So you start doing everything that he did as Money Mayweather, but didn't follow the Floyd Mayweather discipline. That's who you should have been watching. You should have been hanging with Floyd Mayweather and not hanging with Money Mayweather, because if you was hanging with Floyd, bro, your discipline and your shit would be on a whole nother level, and you would be the AB that we knew you was meant out to be. You was really set to be the one, to be real.
Everything was lined up. But
you had the speed, you had the power. Boy, you had. I'm
talking about the early AB when he was saying, "Daddy, brush my hair."
Yeah, exactly. For real though. Hell yeah, man.
The young AB.
Man, the young AB was a cold beast, and that's why this fight could still sell, because the fact that everybody hoping that you could get back to the one you do, because if you was a bust, people be like, hell nah. People really know, everybody know who you really are inside. They just hoping you could get a glimpse of bringing out who you was when you was daddy brushing my hair. They could see any glimpse of that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why Mike Tyson, if he could fight now at 50 years old, people gonna see, because they just, you one of them fighters, bro.
You one of them fighters.
Everybody
Tyson can sell it. Broner can sell it.
He can sell it, and everybody know you got it. You wasn't no bust. You was celebrating before you got to where you needed to be.
He turned the AB about billions.
Yeah.
When he started saying that about billions and tried to turn to the money man.
He stopped being the fighter. And everybody else that came in the class with you was working on their shit.
Facts.
And like, that's what I heard Porter say on the situation too. Like, man, we always been AB shit. He was an exceptional amateur fighter. We always like, goddamn. But we kept working. And and just because you professional, that don't mean you Hall of Fame yet.
Facts.
You just a professional now. So once you get there, first you become professional, then you become good, then you become great, then you become Hall of Fame.
Facts.
You got there and was like, Man, I made it. And I won, and I made it. And it's like, but you didn't work on your craft no more. You thought you was at your peak, and you stunt your growth by just partying and stop working hard.
When you're not working, guys is working.
Hell nah, exactly. And they was working like for real. Like what Sean Porter said. He was like, the Keith Thurman I fought then and what is not the person I would have been if I fought Keith Thurman now. I learned from that. I kept working on the shit, and that's where the AB just got there and just stopped working. You feel me? Yeah, so you can't do that at all, my boy. So I ain't gonna lie, I'll watch that shit.
Yeah,
hell yeah. Like, that's why I say once again, shit, I'll tap in for that because hoping that you can get your mind right, and that'll be a great goddamn fight if you get your mind right. And I can't count nobody out by getting their mind right no more because so we going into it a little bit. That was like the greatest comeback I've ever seen in boxing mental history. That shit was amazing. We gonna get into that.
Let's go get into it right now. Man, you already kicked it off.
We done kicked it off. Let's go get into
Teofimo
Lopez. Oh my goodness. So go ahead, get into this fight. What you like about this fight? What you seen? What shocked you? What surprised you? Just break it down, man, for real.
Honestly, man, everything from Teofimo Lopez, man. I had Josh Taylor winning the fight on record. You feel me?
Man, we did after that last performance he had.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I knew none of this.
Nobody knew it. Nobody knew it.
I was shocked, but I wasn't surprised because we seen Teofimo before.
Well, so like I say, he's not a bust.
He's not a bust.
That's a mental situation. Once again, what we was talking about, it was not. He has not been the same Teofimo Lopez for a while. The performances were not that. Like I say, and the cold thing about it is the craziest. Like, you hear somebody, daddy say some shit, and you be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. His daddy said, it was my fault. I messed up my son. I had him waiting to do this, and we not doing that no more. You gonna get him. And I'm looking like, what the hell are you talking about? And that's exactly what happened.
And bro, that was dope, man. He fought a fucking fight, man. Like, the jab was on point. That uppercut, oh man.
My good.
He rocked that boy on so many occasions.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna make an excuse for Josh Taylor.
Hell nah.
He was weight drained. You feel me? Like, that was I can tell. He has a big frame, and he been saying he was gonna move up, but he didn't make no excuse for it. I'm not gonna make no excuse for it. But Teofimo looked great.
He couldn't get it together. Even if he was weight drained, he could not get it together.
Teofimo,
he said, "You about to get who? What's his little nickname?
The Takeover."
No, the other one. He said tonight this.
The Tartan Tornado.
Nah, the one he's had from the amateurs. Slick moving.
I seen him talk about. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah,
I seen that.
That was his amateur name. They said that's how he fought in the amateurs. You about to get Slick, and he was like, "That's who y'all getting." And that's crazy because somebody had said it right before. That's who we gonna need to get in. And his daddy even said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So whoever that was right there. Because they said in the amateur, he's the play around. Jab, move the shit. But his daddy turned him into that waiting for that punch. And like, to me, as I always tell you, man, certain coaches, certain programs, certain systems. Steve Francis is the perfect example of that. This basketball. Steve Francis was the #1 All-Star every single year. I mean, he was beating Kobe. He was beating everybody out, giving people the business. He was unguardable. Skills, hands,
bounce.
Handles that you still could go back and look. He got the coldest hezzies on niggas forever. And when he was playing at Houston, when he was able to be Stevie franchise, he was unstoppable. When the coach changed and they tried to turn him into a point guard, he went out the league.
2 years.
2 years, bro. That man was the #1 All-Star in 2 years of a system change, and you putting a clamp on his game. That's why I say systems. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Teofimo, as getting around, moving, doing like that, what he do, man, that was a totally different. Him waiting for that punch, you could see it because I was like, what's going on with him? It was mental stuff going on. Like you said, his wife was trying to take kids, all type of shit, playing the games. You in there fighting with that, and you trying to be something you not. Your daddy trying to turn you into this, but this is not what got you here. You feel me? And it made you look like you lost it, or you just wasn't who he thought you was.
In the ring.
And when you got out there and you got loose, man, you made Josh Taylor. You was whooping that boy all night, man.
He beat a phenomenal fighter.
Hell
man.
yeah!
He did
at 140 and took the belt. Look, this is the second time Teofimo Lopez has done that. Think about that.
And that's what I was kind of like arguing. Like, to me, he's undisputed because at the end of the day, Josh Taylor never lost the belts.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't lose the belts.
Nah, he didn't.
So he beat the lineal champion.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I mean? He didn't want to fight his mandatory to fight Catterall. He let the belts go.
Yeah.
He never lost them belts.
Yeah, you're right about that. And that is true. If you think about
he never lost them belts.
He never lost them belts.
Released
you know what I'm saying? For real. So what you seen when the fight first started that was different from Teofimo than we seen from the other fights and shit like that? What you seen just coming out when he got out there in the ring and around?
Just the jab, the confidence, the movement, the body language, man.
Yeah, it was totally different.
You know, your body language and everything, man. Like, you come into the ring, it's real. like you said, it's just like you come into the ring with your girl and the kids and your money and your dad. And you're not focused on the fight.
Yeah,
he came into the ring with a clear mind just on the fight.
Just on the fight, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, when it first came out, I was looking like, okay, let's see how I go. Taylor came out cool, they both came out cool. But by the fourth round, I was like, oh nah, this the Teofimo I remember right here.
And what I noticed too with Teofimo, he fights to the competition and the situation.
He does do that.
When they thought he was gonna lose to Lomachenko, he rose to the occasion.
Man.
And when they thought he was gonna beat Kambosos, he lost.
He sure
when
did.
They thought he was gonna come into this fight and get smoked.
Man, I thought he was gonna get smoked. We both called that out. Only thing I kept saying every time when we talked about this fight is, if his mind is together,
that's it.
He got it.
Definitely.
Man, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen nothing like this ever. Usually when you get that far gone in any sport or any shit like that, it usually ain't no comeback. Not you may get a heyday to where you have some cool fights that people watch, but you don't get the belt.
No, hell no, fuck no.
I mean, you don't get the belt. I'm talking about everybody wrote him out the game. You feel what I'm saying? For real. And he came back, and I was like, man, what is this?
Man,
because I was just amazed. I'm just watching this. I text you like, man, oh, he got this boy.
Man,
he is tagging this boy.
I was tripped out.
Man, I was shocked. I was in frozen mode, amazed, because I didn't believe what I was seeing. I really thought, okay, man, he about to go out there, he about to get beat, and he gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? And he still wanted to talk about he retired, but he tried to get that bag. But you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
he trying to get out of that contract.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What Sean Porter was saying, the contracts go off fights or years, so it could be months.
Yeah,
or it could be fights. You feel me? So it's gonna be tricky to see. Yeah, I know he want to get off and get the bag. He watching everybody else get paid.
Man, he is, and he ain't lying. Everybody else is getting paid. That nigga say he getting $1 million. It's like, what the fuck?
After you pay your trainers and taxes and and everything, he gonna leave with about 40,000-50,000.
Hell yeah, I'll be stressed too. Yeah, that nigga's a regular worker. You feel what I'm saying? Out in this world, like, you get what I'm saying. So I ain't gonna lie, man. That right there, what I'm talking about, and my top comebacks. Boxing history for a boxer, that gotta be in damn near in my top. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I could be up there.
I never seen it so far gone. Now the comeback where you lose and that fighter still the fighter, he lose and he come back. I didn't even know who that fighter I was fighting for watching these last couple of fights even was anymore.
Real.
Like it looked like he bit off more he could chew by even going up to 140.
Facts.
Yeah, and he was like, and he can't go back to 135. I'm like,
140. Right there.
I was like, damn, is it? I was like, at 135, ooh, it's gonna be hard to get that belt, and you ain't the same person. At 140, when I seen that other fight, I was like, I don't know what you gonna do. I was like, you can't go there, and you not looking like you ready for here. And I'm like, damn, this might be the end of your story right here, like, you know. But then one thing I just kept saying is, if his mind is right, he'll be right. And that's one thing he did, man. I was sitting here looking like, God damn, because it was no way Taylor could win that fight. Nah. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, he even knew it. He was like,
Taylor couldn't get shit off. He tried.
Because, like I say, Teofimo was not standing there.
Nah.
He was beating him to it. He was keeping him away from him. He he couldn't get no rhythm. He
moving fluid, using the jab. The uppercut was money, man.
That uppercut was money. I ain't gonna lie,
money.
He almost got him out of there a couple of times.
Hell yeah.
But real though, like I say, that's a champ. He was fighting a champion. Let's be real.
I think he thought about that Kambosos fight.
Yeah,
he didn't want to wear himself out too much.
Exactly.
He did what he's supposed to do.
Right he did what he's supposed to do. I ain't gonna lie, man. Teofimo, like I said, man, I hope they pay you your money because what you did right there, bro, was amazing. That's a fight that I will put in my memory banks, and I will go back to watch to be like, damn, this one he rebooted his career again, bro.
I think, and he got options from Devin Haney at 140.
Yep.
Tank.
Yep.
They can do like a catch weight.
I ain't gonna lie, now that right
137.
There. Ooh.
I can see that because
I can see that.
Tank needs to fight fighters that bring in a different fan base.
Yes, exactly.
He do. Tank got the blacks.
Yeah.
He can bring in the Hispanics, Honduras, or whatever race he identify with.
Nah, he can though.
You put it together, you get a big money class.
You gonna get a big money situation.
Or then he got the champions, Sabrias Matthias, the IBF champion.
Yep.
You got Regis Prograis.
Yep.
And then the other champion, he got 2 belts. Yeah, it's just him.
Oh yeah, for real.
So he got options. And
now
then,
he
like I said, your
options.
boy, he can fight your boy. With the brothers.
It's crazy because I still ain't. He still ain't make no post. Remember that post I sent to you for you? That shit said damn near looking up indefinite. So and they don't really talk much from the first. So if that really is the truth, you would never know. You'll never just hear from them again because none of them really post anything. You don't know nothing about their life because they keep their life, bro. So
that shit's
if that's really what it is, it'll just be a wonder in my head for the rest of my life. Like what happened and why he not fighting no more, and he'll never even talk about it. So
that nigga fucking stud,
man. So that right there, you right. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Teofimo at 140, man. You done went from we not knowing if you was ready for it. You now all of a sudden you the champion.
You're champion.
You are the champion.
The man who beat the man.
The man who beat the man. And there we go. Now you in that position again. You feel what I'm saying? So stay on whatever you on right there, what you on, and just be careful. Like you feel what I'm saying? Because the story can go the same again. Yeah. He got the belt and then lost the belt. Like you know what I'm saying? For real though. To another fighter who just was like, you feel what I'm saying? So like I say, be careful who you fight and stay in that bag you in right there. And like I say, man, I just hope you looked like yourself. Even when you was talking, you sound like you was the old person that I used to see fight. It seemed like whoever that was, you took that in the backyard and killed that. Buried him in the barn and came back out like, whoa, I'm my old self now. So I ain't gonna lie. So you did that, bro. I can't even tell you no lie. You did that. That was
and for Josh Taylor, he's moving up to 147.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to make a fight with him and Conor Benn.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a good ass little domestic international fight.
That will be a definitely big international fight.
Welcome his ass to the 147.
Nah, that sure will.
That'd be a big fight.
Nah, that will be a big fight.
Europe, you feel me?
Nah, it definitely would be a big fight. Welcome to the 147. So heck yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. To me, Teofimo, man, that was damn near a wash to me. It was a wash. He could have got him out there a couple of times. That uppercut, you feel what I'm saying? Like all that stuff that he had going with that, he could have made it happen. He was working the situation.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, he definitely was doing that. So I'm not gonna lie, like Teofimo, if you on that tip, I'm willing to see you fight anybody in the ring. Hats off to that, man. Hats off to one of the greatest comebacks I ever seen mentally, and you restarted your career from scratch. Now everything else that happened don't even count no more.
Man, we pulling for you, bro.
What I'm saying? We pulling for you, bro.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah. So for sure.
Oh, next is Tim Tszyu versus Carlos Ocampo.
Oh Lord,
man,
dropping bombs. Just go ahead and get it all that. What you see when you check that with that? What you see from that shit, man?
I mean, from the gate, Tim Tszyu just looking so sharp. I just think with him being active in each fight, he's growing and growing.
No, he is though.
Charlo best bet was to get him before these last 2 fights.
Nah, you're right about that.
Fighting Harrison, regardless of Tony Harrison being older, Tony Harrison still can box. He's still one of the best top 10 boxers on the planet.
Man, you right about that.
For him to beat him,
a fact.
And Ocampo, I don't think Ocampo been stopped or knocked out. Like Ocampo, like a tough journeyman. Like,
sure is though.
Even Spence couldn't get him out that fast.
He sure
you
could.
know what I mean? He came in just blasted him out the again.
Sure
gate,
could.
You feel me? Like,
no, that's facts.
Man, that shit was crazy. But just his uppercut, his jab, his power, the right hand, like. I think it's gonna be a problem for Charlo. Like, I don't think Charlo. I had it 60-40 Charlo. Before these last two fights.
Yeah, true.
Now I got a 55-45 Tim Tszyu.
I ain't gonna lie though, and then like inactivity always to me is always the coldest thing when I always speak on. Like, you know, like I say, man, that's why when you inactive, I'm always gonna have to say that like that. That'd be my same thing with Keith Thurman. Like, you feel me? Like, we all know Keith Thurman is a Hall of Fame fighter. He got one loss to Manny Pacquiao, and really, he could have came back. He came back strong in that fight and almost could have got it up out of there. Because but it's his inactivity that what took his injury so long to start. Because the nigga don't fight. You feel what I'm saying?
And a lot of it was injuries, but it was that Pacquiao payday.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I seen that man riding camels with the socks on.
Man, for real. I'm like, for real. He like, I've been waiting for this payday so long to really enjoy the fruits of this boxing shit that I've been through for and I'm about to enjoy it, and that's just what he did, man. For real,
he got heavy.
Exactly.
I said, damn. I said, okay.
Exactly.
I said, this man is heavy. I said, okay. I know what's going on right now.
Yeah, man. That's it, man. You know what I mean? He was just enjoying his life. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it was, and that's what it's about. Like, you know, just really just life enjoying. Like, you know?
But with Tim Tszyu, shit, I mean, I'm impressed, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I really wasn't like a believer at first. I ain't gonna even lie. But this right here, like you say, I see the growth happening. That's why I'm a believer, because he look like he's getting better and better
every fight
and better. And it's crazy because I ain't really catch it. I want to hear what Sean said about that, because he wasn't really a believer in Tim Tszyu neither. So I want to see if he feel.
Oh no, he was
he was
said.
Oh yeah,
he was impressed.
Man,
like he said, the inactivity on Charlo. Him gaining confidence, man. Like, he took 2 fights back to back in 6 months. Like, he could have been like, I got the title shot. I'm not fighting. I'm just away from my title. He like, nah, let me get better.
Like I say, and he's trying to step out the shadows and make his own name to where you don't even speak or nothing else. So you on the way to doing that, because you them bombs, nigga. What you, man?
Power in both hands. Like, it's rare guys with power in both hands. Like,
bro, that's the absolute truth. That's like, very rare.
Just dropping it. And I don't think it's gonna drop off against the competition.
I think
it's gonna stay with the competition. It's not gonna just say, okay, he's
believe
blasting out bombs, then he gonna get with another guy. That shit somebody going down in Charlo fight. I don't know who it's gonna be, but it's not going 12.
Yeah, he made a believer of me out of this last performance right here, man. I was like, okay, let's see that. But I'm like, nah. He made a believer of me.
And I love in this press conference, the first thing you say is, "What's my motherfucking name?"
Yeah, for real. Exactly. He, like I said, he trying to make his own name within the situation. So I got to give it up to him, man. Tim, so you dropping bombs and that power in both hands, man. That's hard to compete with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So look forward to that fight. Honestly, I would say, realistically, January, February 2024. Yeah. Because Charlo, even if Charlo it's about to be July.
Right.
So just say his hand heals by August. He gonna still need time to get in shape. September, October, November. So I can see the end of the year, early January, some shit like that.
I can see that too.
You know what I mean?
I definitely can see that.
So
I can see that. That's I can see that. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, shout out to Tim Tszyu, man.
Shout out Tim Tszyu.
You different, bro.
Yeah, you different. You your own man for sure.
You different. I usually don't be on them Eastern European fighters like that, bro. But you I fucks with you, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out for sure.
Definitely. So other than that, them was basically the main fights. So now it's basically the news. So the first news is Canelo versus Charlo. So unofficially, they said Canelo is gonna fight Charlo. So basically, Canelo signed a 3-fight deal with PBC.
Okay.
3-fight deal. So you got action at Benavidez, Morrell Jr., Boo Boo, Charlo. I think it's them 4 they had right there.
Yeah. And like I said,
I can see him fighting. I can see him fighting Charlo.
Only
Charlo, probably Morrell Jr.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's gonna fight Benavidez.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't think he's gonna fight Benavidez. I don't think he's gonna fight Morrell. Man, I just think the two niggas, the Duck King 1, Duck King 2, choose fighter select. Fighter 1, select fighter 2 is gonna fight each other.
But I mean, he signed the PBC, so
yeah.
I don't think PBC gonna pay him $100 million to fight no bum.
Oh yeah, but I'm he gonna fight Charlo. Yeah. No, I'm saying that fight gonna happen. So Duck fight 1, Duck fight 2. Select who you want to fight 1, select fight 2. The Mexican and the black version of it, they're gonna fight each other. You feel what I'm saying? That fight gonna happen because it's like, be real, it's a big payday for sure. And like I say, Canelo, you take this fight, you win this fight, man, that's a good way to go out. You feel what I'm saying? For real. It is a good way to go out. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good win to go out with, too, against an undefeated fighter.
He signed a 3-fight deal, so I think if he was going to sign go out, he would sign that one.
Yeah, I'm not talking about go out, but I see him tossing 2 cans in there after that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Hyped up cans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't see that because
only reason I think because PBC is putting on a gang of fight. I think if Canelo wanted that, he would have re-signed with the Zone.
Oh yeah,
and he could have fought Berlanga and Mwinga and all these lesser Eastern Europeans for the same payday. He got to go to PBC. I think that's where the smoke is at.
Nah, you're right. That is where the smoke at. Like, you right. Now that's true. Like I said, I know he gonna fight Charlo. I get to see it. They really the same fighter to me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, for real.
But my only gripe with Cinnamon is you fighting Charlo after he been active for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't fight him in his heyday.
Right.
He was at the top of his peak. So now you see the nigga on the show. Now you're like, let's fight. So
let's fight.
I love to see the fight. No doubt.
And when the last time Big Charlo
fought? June 21.
God damn.
It's been 2 years.
Hell yeah, shit. You right about that.
So you going on 25 months next month.
Yeah, I'm there 25 months.
So by the time you fight in September, you're going to be inactive for 28 months.
28 months, bro.
Josh Taylor was inactive for like 16 months. And look how he looked against Teofimo.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? For real. So that
Spence been inactive against Crawford. He'll be inactive maybe 16, 17 months going in that fight.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And Bud will be inactive since December, so he'll be inactive for about 7 months.
7 months, like you feel
that's a long time. For you to be inactive for 28 months.
28 months, bro.
You want to pay that? You couldn't press, and then he couldn't say give me a tune-up because you got one chance with Canelo.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
You start talking about a tune-up,
man. It's over. It's out of there. You know what I'm saying? For real, chance gone. So you better capitalize off of that right there.
Facts.
Like, for real. How you see that fight going?
Active Charlo win. Inactive Charlo lose.
Yeah.
I just, bro, like,
I ain't gonna lie. Inactivity.
You're not gonna just catch Canelo with a one punch knockout. He ain't that type of guy. Like, you gonna have to beat him. Like,
you're gonna have to.
And he has the tools to beat him, but active Charlo has the tools to beat him.
Man, there we go. And you've been, like I say, 28 months. God damn.
And the last guy he fought, Juan Maticius, he couldn't get him out of there. He down there won the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
They gave you a layup, an alley-oop.
Yeah, they did.
Nigga, you couldn't even get him out of there.
Nah, you couldn't get him up out of there, bro.
That was supposed to be 27 months ago when you fight.
Yeah, for real. Like, that was wild, bro. Like,
Cinnamon know what he doing, bro.
Yeah, now he know what he doing. Like, for real, though. He know what he doing. He like, man, I waited it out. I preserved myself. And then let me guess, Canelo on the way going out like Golovkin trying to catch him. And he called Golovkin. Like, all them niggas play the same game. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though.
They all play the same game.
They all play the same game.
Facts.
Oh, you know, this some news in between that, man. You watched the Andre Ward documentary?
Bruh, hey, it's crazy. When the Showtime fight went off, I was just sitting there before work.
Yeah.
And it came on.
Yeah.
So I watched maybe the first 40 minutes of it, man, and
it
just reminded me how bad of a dude that dude was, man. And that was my dad's favorite fighter, bro. So
that is my favorite fighter. That's my favorite fighter. That's my all-time favorite fighter, bro. It is Andre Ward, the real boogeyman, who had real wars. Man,
that nigga story deep, bro.
That story deep.
That nigga said he swallowed the rock. That nigga took that laxative. He took 4 bottles. Man, that nigga said, nigga, this ain't me.
Man, I ain't about to blow. My heart ain't about to blow. But my stomach, I'ma die. And then, man, and like I say, and that's why I say getting your mental together, because he was the man on the cusp of becoming a man and fell off and strayed away. But see, that's what happened with having a man in your life and a mentor, because Virgil say, look, man, check this out, bro. What you want to do, man? This what
real nigga, bro.
You want to be that right there out there, or you want to go ahead and get this greatness? Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I always talked about it, and I knew it. That Christianity shit killed my nigga money career off, and I always just said, bro, and they said it in the shit, bro.
Like Mark Jackson, shit.
Yeah, for real though, exactly.
And it's crazy because, bro, this whole time that I keep it 100. I never knew what SOG stood for.
Yeah, for real.
I always been trying to figure it out. I just never, I'm like, son of God. I never even.
Yeah, for real.
And then when I watched the shot, son of God.
Son of God. Hell yeah, that's man. And he really wrote with that. And like I say, and they was talking about that shit too. Like, ones I say, they all do the same thing. Canelo, you didn't want that smoke. Golovkin, you didn't want that smoke neither.
No.
You know what I'm saying? For real though, nobody wanted that smoke with Andre Ward, bro. We know, bro, because one thing about it is he was gonna find a way to win, bro.
Definitely.
And like I say, bro, he was gonna find a way to win. And look how he went out. The fight he went out before he went out, it was controversial. You feel me? It was a comeback. He did come back. I ain't gonna lie. It was he got that. But that second fight, hands feeling good, this, that, and third. Boy, he dropped that boy and went out like, you know what I'm saying, on the top of the world. Remember, before Canelo, you called him even older. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, he fought, Andre Ward caught him in the prime. You feel what I'm saying? For real, though. The prime when he was, when nobody wanted that.
Nigga didn't want the smoke, bro.
They didn't want the smoke. Andre Ward said, man, I ain't make no excuse, but my hands was hurting. I felt good. And I knew I was gonna get him in, bro. That's why I say that documentary was cold.
And it's crazy because I remember the Super 6 tournament. My dad was telling me about it.
Yeah,
I wasn't really hip to Andre Ward at the time like that. Yeah. He lost him at that tournament, so when they was showing it, he went through the Russians and the Europeans, bro.
Man, the ones. Listen, the ones. Come on, bro. Like, he beat all the people. Listen, the ones. Andre Durrell was up in that get down. Carl Froch.
You feel what I'm saying? It was a gang.
Jermaine Taylor. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, he caught all the people that was the ones, and he beat all the ones when they was the ones. That's why I say, bro, Andre Ward beat everybody when they was the ones. And you would never see a Super 6 tournament ever again, because they would never chance that to really show you who the goddamn man that put everybody against each other. Gladiator style. And then Mortal Kombat, it will only be one. That's the first and the last time you would ever see that. And that was the right fighter for that, man. I ain't gonna lie, that documentary was so cold, man. Like, Andre Ward, like, for real. And even he was saying, like, man, 2 years out, he was like, yeah, I'm done. Like, if I done got it done, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. And Sean Porter is the only boxer that I see who really mean he done with boxing. You could tell he done with boxing. Cause his career is so pole-vaulted into it. He didn't start it. To be real, he more known now for the podcast than he was as the goddamn boxer. You feel what I'm saying? For real, he just used that to catapult himself to do what really his man for him to do.
You look back on his career, he fought everybody.
Yeah, he fought everybody. Come on, bro.
No smoke.
No smoke. No smoke. No, and he fought everybody when they was everybody.
Yeah, fact.
The highest potential of everybody. Not leftovers. He fought primetime Keith Thurman, a unhurt Kell Brooks,
Prime Garcia,
Prime Errol Spence.
Yep. You feel what I'm saying? Crawford.
Prime Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Prime
Ugas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. Come on, man. That's why I say, boy, prime. And then, like I say, man, his losses are to Hall of Famers. First ballot.
He went through
first
smoke.
Ballot. One loss. 2 loss only.
Facts.
Keith Thurman only got 1 loss. Errol don't got no losses. You feel what I'm saying? Spence don't got no. Errol don't got no losses. Bud don't got no losses.
And Garcia got his losses against Spence and Thurman. You feel me?
And Kell Brooks didn't have no losses at that time. This Kell Brooks before Golovkin. You feel what I'm saying? For real. What I mean is, man, he fought all people who, even Kell Brooks only got 3 losses. Fact. You think about this is
Spence, Golovkin, and Crawford.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Like, that's what
all smoke.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All real smoke. You feel what I'm saying? And Golovkin, you should have never took that fight. You went for the payday.
Yeah, of course.
That was dumb. You feel me? You just wanted the money, and you know that was, come on, man. Come on, that's why they got weight classes for a reason. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Same thing with Canelo and Khan.
Yeah, for real though. Like exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You feel
took the payday.
Took the payday. Like you feel what I'm saying? For real.
Khan took that motherfucker too.
Yeah, shit. Exactly. For real. let me get that goddamn dough. Like you feel what I'm saying? So shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like if Canelo and Charlo, inactive Charlo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to roll with Canelo, like you feel me? And unless Charlo, you been
especially Charlo new weight class, you going up 8 pounds.
Yes, you are.
No tune up.
No tune up.
You ain't fought in 28 months.
28 goddamn months.
That's a recipe for disaster, bro.
Like, it sure the hell is.
Not putting my money on that motherfucker, bro.
Nah, I ain't putting my dough on that neither. Like you know what I'm saying?
3 months ago, you was screaming mental health.
Yeah, for real.
Like
it was too.
Like, I'm cool on that guy, bro.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
Man, go lie, man. Yeah, we gotta see this, man. Hey, man, show me a David Benavidez. That's my new thing. Anytime anybody on the comeback, I don't believe in no more. Show me. I mean, not David Benavidez, man. Show me a Telefimo. Like you know, that's my new Tello. Like if you on your comeback, you gotta show me a Tello. If you can't show me that, then go ahead and hang it up.
Speaking on David Benavidez,
man.
All right, man.
This your boy. But you gotta get on this head, man.
Boy. I'm disowning this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with Morrell Jr., bro.
Yeah, that's wrong with it.
I just can't understand, like, you mad Canelo doing you a certain way. So if you feel that way, bro, go to these guys, bro. Don't start making the same excuses you making. Like, you just was in the interview saying, I'll fight Morrell Jr., this and that, whoop-de-woo. Now, you see him fight on the undercard of the Garcia Davis and blow that nigga Falco out in 1 round. Now, you like, hold on, like, he moves better than Caleb Plant.
Way better. With pop.
And he struggled against Caleb Plant in a sense because Caleb couldn't have the power to keep him off.
Exactly.
This guy can. He's just as big as David. Just as strong as David.
What?
You feel me?
And he moves.
And he comes from the Cuban boxing of the slick. The Cuban boxing of the moves.
Yeah, exactly.
The slick shit.
Exactly. So, like I say, come on. I ain't the day that, like I say, I thought I would see David Benavidez turn down some smoke, bro.
Come on, bro.
It's some crazy shit, man. I ain't
Once you start making excuses for, he ain't got enough fights, he not known. Yeah. That's the recipe of, I ain't fucking with that
I'm ducking.
Bro. Like,
you feel what I'm saying? And you on, like I say, you on that Canelo shit.
He not gonna fuck my Canelo lottery ticket up,
and that shit weird, bro. And that's so crazy is people want because he the payday and he is the shine you get to catapult you. So he like, man, you right. You only get one chance with Canelo, and David Benavidez, you shouldn't have opened your mouth.
And I wanted to say that, like, not to cut you off, but same thing with Boo Boo. Like, you're not getting that fight.
Yeah.
Nigga, you over with your mouth, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Canelo ain't fighting you niggas.
Hell nah. And that he definitely Canelo will fight David Benavidez and everybody. Boo Boo, you ain't never getting that fight, man. I'm just sorry, bro. He know he would never give you that chance because he's too slick. He's too slick.
And when he fought Erislandy Lara, that was kind of like the recipe how to beat Canelo.
Yeah, sure was. It was.
Jab, move.
Yep.
Jab, move out the way. Don't let him get into a rhythm.
Exactly.
Like,
and Boo Boo, we know he's the most movingest, jabbing, punching, slick, getting around, hitting you with all type of getting about the way person. So, like I say, but you're right.
Did you know Boo Boo wasn't a southpaw?
Nah.
Yeah, they was on the.
That's crazy.
I think they was online with him and Charlo. They was online. Charlo like, nigga, you're not even a southpaw. You just fight southpaw. And that nigga was like, oh yeah, you're right. And I'm just like, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's news to me. You feel me?
Yeah,
I know Bud fights southpaw, but he's really right-handed.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought Boo Boo was really like just left-handed. Yeah, like, right-handed.
Man,
fight southpaw.
And that's crazy, right? Because of him to do it at that level, he do it at. Come on, man.
It just shows how
skilled that dude is. Like I say, bro, and that's one of my other top fighters in all times. Who it seemed like all the fighters that I love the fighters that nobody want to fight.
Yeah,
because I see it in them, and I know why nobody want to fight them.
For a goddamn reason.
And they always stall them out. You know what I'm saying? They always find a way to stall them out because he ain't a showman like Andre Ward was telling Christian. You get what I'm saying? For real though. Like, so they can always say it ain't no. They can always have an excuse to not fight that fighter that's like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, for real. So I ain't gonna lie. David Benavidez, I'm highly disappointed at you for that, bro.
No,
I ain't gonna lie, but I get it. you only get one chance at the Leprechaun, and nobody want to take the chance of not getting that chance. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
So it's more of a it's all the way a business thing, because he like, man, if I lose this fight, Canelo gonna say, man, he lost.
But then they said he's struggling to make weight at 168.
Yeah, because he's a big boy. He been a big boy.
They said he could fight at cruiser.
No, he
190,
can't.
200.
Hell yeah, he can. Like, man, he was that big before he even started getting in shape. So he started off a big boy like that. Damn, the nigga could be a heavyweight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real though. So you right. I ain't gonna lie, David. I never thought I would say that you didn't call out no smoke back. And now I'll just let you know that once that business get in play and that payday come and pay, all the morals go out the motherfucking window, and it's the payday time.
Canelo got these niggas like hoes.
He do.
Canelo tell them niggas put on a dress. Them niggas put on fishnets with that lottery ticket, bro.
I get it. They be like, man, after this fight, I don't got a box no more. I'm really just boxing for the love of it. I ain't all my shit taken care of. I'm set for life. That's why Canelo playing. Man, you think that nigga tripping? Come on, boy, that boy life changed within 2 fights.
And that's why I fuck with Caleb Plant. You know, he ain't one of the best fighters, but he could have said, I gotta fight David.
Hell, you know,
I got Canelo money.
Yeah,
I can fight some journeymen and get a nice payday from PBC.
Man, easily.
He had to fight that guy.
He sure did, and that's why
he wanted to challenge himself.
Man, he did, and that's why I like the heart, man. That's what a boxer is. That's what a warrior is. That's what you is to be a fighter.
I respect that. You feel me? Like, he definitely, I could have just been like, I got this payday. Let me sit out 2 years. Like,
for real though.
Like Billy Joe Saunders. He fought Canelo. He ain't fought since.
Hell nah.
He got the payday.
He like, this what I trained all this for. This what I did, man. Boxing, I don't give a fuck about fighting no more, man. My life is set, man.
Set. And it's funny. I just heard he about to make a comeback. I said, yeah, it's about time that money ran out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on time.
Time to get back to work. I've been on a shopping spree, and I've been on my fabulous life for a little too long. It's time to get back and earn some of this money back. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, David, I never. When you just told me that just now, I couldn't even believe you said that shit. I
was disappointed, man. And Morrell was on Instagram calling him a bitch and all kind of shit. Like, you a bitch.
The same shit you was on. You feel what I'm saying? So now the table to turn on you because that's some whole shit. You feel what I'm saying?
And that nigga said he had a meme up. He like, he said, I'm the Mexican monster now. Nigga, like, he was talking crazy.
He was going hard on
He was hot. He like, we already agreed.
We already agreed to it.
Benavidez's lawyer came out. His management, Louis and Sampson came out and said the fight was made.
Yeah.
That's the nigga I had text you said, the fight made.
You did.
Benavidez came out and said, oh man, I want to fight Mwinga. It didn't come out of my mouth. I'm like, it wasn't like it was a source. This was your management.
Your manager and your lawyer.
Lawyer.
When the lawyer in, I don't care about who. Once the lawyer come in, that's when you know everything is official because that's paperwork.
He like, hell no, I ain't fighting that boy.
He
like, I'm this close to Canelo. I'm not about to fuck that up.
And that's crazy. And nobody won't take that fight because they all this close to Canelo.
Yeah.
Like you said, Boo Boo won't take it for that because somebody's going to get that fight.
And Charlo held out and won. He took all these BS fights.
Right. And won.
And got it.
And won. And about to get.
So after this fight, if you see him again, we'll see.
We'll see. You know what I'm saying? For real.
It's like 2023. If they fight in September.
Yeah.
You won't see Charlo again until 2025, brother.
You will not. And that's big mother effing facts.
Because he going to get about 10 million.
Hell yeah. He going to get about 10 million. For real. What else we had on again now?
We got let's see. Devin Haney not making 135 no more.
Oh yeah, man.
Wilder Ruiz and Spencer Crawford.
Okay, so
which one you want to do first?
Let's start with that Devin. I mean, you see, I gotta see the video after the get Twitter.
Yeah, that boy look like he about to fight at 168.
Ooh.
Face, fat, hands, everything.
I've been telling people, man, him and Spence is two people that been hiding in the weight class, bro. They really are not that. They just been hiding in there for real though. Really just holding it down and just to keep it in there just to get that shit going. Cause look, that's the first thing we gonna go into that last of the Bud and Witchcraft. But that's what. Listen, they asked Spence. They was like after the Bud fight. What's going on? 154? It was so quick. It was no question. He been holding his weight just to get this fight. And that man been wanting to be in that 154 for the longest.
I didn't know he fought 154 in amateurs.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say this nigga been hiding out in the weight class, man. That nigga been out here hiding his frame in the weight class, bro. And that's why I'm saying, and Devin, like you say, I'm going to look at that because, like I say, he been hiding out in there. That's why I say, man, that boy ready for 140. I don't know what you're like for real. You can see you can see when his body changed from a kid to a man. He look like a big ass boy. So I was like, oh yeah. So Devin, you at that 140? Oh, that's definitely gonna look good. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Telefimo, Devin. If y'all pay these men, if y'all pay them to get that fight going right there, like, you know what I'm saying, for real, hey man.
You know what I wanted to see? What you always kept saying, you want to see it at 140. Yeah, and I'm just like,
and I knew I was gonna have it at 140 because, like I said, man, even though Shakur talking shit, he know. That probably was the plan. Trust me, you know how that nigga, like I say, bro, this all entertainment is all that a show.
Shakur popping up wherever that man is at, bro.
That little mean mug, that little slick look he got in every picture. Shakur got the same look in every picture. And that nigga look like a menace.
Hey, they be like, oh
man,
no,
send that nigga the bottle.
No attention,
send that nigga the bottle at the club.
Sign the
contract. But this was all the show. Like I say, they know where it's gonna be. Shakur know, Devin know. They peak is at it's gonna be at 140 to where it's like, man, you got, and then it's gonna be a big fight because I cleaned it out right here and went up. You about to clean it out right here and then come up, and then this is gonna be for undisputed everything. So many belts.
Haney hold this part of the bargain.
Yeah.
Cause Shakur will clean 135 out.
Oh, for sure.
You gotta hold your party clean 140
yeah,
out there.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie. Like you say, reaches, you can't cut that ring off. And then who else is at 140?
Subriel Matias. And if Subriel catch you,
yeah, Subriel catch him. But one thing I told you, that's the last time y'all see Devin Haney fight like that. Trust me, that's the last time y'all see him fight like that. He just really wanted to show something for that Lomachenko shit to be like, man, this is my last time because at 140 I ain't gonna be able to show I'm a dog. I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out. I can take this punch if he get me. Even though he got me, I can take this. I'm gonna get knocked out. I done took the hardest punch I done took already, so I can take a punch and I know how to survive. But at 140, I can't play that game.
Hell no.
I got to go ahead
and got power.
Go to work and get out the way and work everybody. Now, if he clean that out right there, we know what Shakur about to do. That's why I say, man, that is crazy. Gervonta, what are you gonna do now? Like, that's what I'm just thinking because
if Devin move up, then Gervonta, because he's the regular champion at 135.
Yeah.
So if Devin move up, Gervonta will be elevated to full status. So we have one champion right there.
Right.
Shakur is the mandatory for the WBC. So it's 1 and 2. So he would have to fight Lomachenko.
Yeah.
If Lomachenko decline, they go to 3. So
yeah.
Got to be set for the WBC.
Yeah.
The IBF, I think Frank Martin is somewhere up in that IBF. So he'll have action at that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the WBO belt, I'm not sure.
And that's the cold thing about it, man. Like I say, man, we talking about Devin, Shakur, Gervonta, but Frank Martin, he could shock he like a baby Earl. If Earl Smith got to the shit he got, don't count Frank Martin out because Frank Martin might get a shock to one of them. I think he could beat Gervonta. I think he could beat Tank. You feel what I'm saying? I do truly think he could beat Tank because, like I said, that work ethic, that nigga do not stop.
He don't stop.
Them machines, man. I think Derek James just look for machines, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you a machine? Let me see how long you can run. Oh yeah, come over here. I'll go with you.
All right, another type of fighter. He like,
he like the non-stop machine that's gonna constantly keep going. He like the machine. You feel what I'm saying? As long as the nigga keep going, it's good. The machine is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. So he love that. Like, so I ain't gonna lie. Dang, Shakur, that's gonna be Devin Cleveland, man. Come on, that's gonna be a great fight. That's gonna be an Earl Bud. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though, that's exactly what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And then just going down, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting there like, God, yeah, Shakur about to clean that up.
He'll clean it up.
Oh my God. Hey, Keyshawn, just go to 130 because now, damn, you feel me?
See, I think Keyshawn, he's ranked in the WBO, so I think you can see the Shakur with the green belt.
Yeah.
Gervonta WBA.
Yeah.
Martin can get the IBF.
Uh-huh.
And then Kid Austin and
Abdullah Mason
and Keyshawn.
Oh shit!
They had a I don't know if you seen it. Did you see that interview? That it was like 11-minute interview.
Yeah,
they was going at it.
Like, they was. They was going at it.
Keyshawn want to fuck his ass up. Yeah, it ain't gonna be an easy fight. I like Kid Schofield.
Niggas, you still better fight that Cuban. I ain't forgot.
Oh yeah, he gotta fight Andy Cruz.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to hear nothing else. Fight that Cuban. You know, stop talking. Don't fight that Cuban, man. Don't fight nobody else. Fight the Cuban, nigga. Fight him, bro.
Hey, tell him it's coming.
Yeah, for real though, it's coming. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. Devin going to 140. Shakur about to clean up 135. Javante gonna have to fight somebody. He
gonna have to fight.
He gonna have. Now you gotta fight the upper echelons.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like for real.
You can't go down to no more tune-ups.
Nah,
you gotta be the top guy.
Yeah, it's tops. You fighting top.
Because he's 27 going to 28. So
yeah, you're right.
His prime is 2-3 more years.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I say, I to me, this is what I see. Either see Javante losing to Frank Martin or Shakur Stevenson. You feel what I'm saying? That nobody else. I don't really. Keyshawn ain't gonna get that fight. It's too early. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give you Javante because you got to build that name up. You are ready for the fight, but your name ain't big enough. And that's just honest God truth. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like for real though. So like I said, if Javante Davis take the fight where it's gonna be a chance, it's gonna be the big payday of names that's known. And Shakur Stevenson is the man at 135 now. He's about to be the face of 135, bro. That just it's all said and done.
It is what it is.
They did said it done, and like I say, so now, and that's what's gonna make Javante take that fight too, because they gonna now that's all they gonna talk about. This is the chosen one anyway, and now he about to have the belts. Yeah, them knockouts and all that shit like that, but that dude is marketable. His little smile, his little get out, his little personality, they can market him. So he gonna overshadow you unless you beat him. So you're gonna have to take that fight, Javante. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real. So the 135. Oh yeah, Devin at 140 looking like a monster. Shakur about to clean out 135. Keyshawn, just go to 130, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. You can go ahead and clean that up, and y'all can play the train game. You feel what I'm saying? For real. You go clean out 130. Let Shakur clean out right here, and then he go up to 140. You move 135, and you clean it out. Like man, that's the perfect way to do it. So you ain't waiting because nobody gonna give you a chance because they all know that you good enough to beat anybody. But it ain't the payday. They don't want to lose. They don't want to take the loss without the money. You feel what I'm saying? That's good. I get that part right there. You feel what I'm saying? That's real. Like, okay, I'm gonna let this young. And now I studied my money. I ain't gonna never get the big payday no more because he didn't over. Nah, they are all the people who gonna take these fights. Like for real, I get it. Frank Martin, yeah, he would fight, but I got a chance to get somebody big now. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So why would I go ahead and take a chance of getting a loss for not the payday? Like you feel what I'm saying? And that's good because it's not a duck. I am still fighting competition. I'm just fighting competition for the more money. That makes sense. It's not like I'm not fighting you and I'm going to fight a boo-boo person. You better I'm going to fight the money maker, and somebody's gonna get the money maker.
Definitely.
And somebody gonna get the money maker, bro, and that's when it's gonna go down. So Devin, hell yeah, this is what I wanted to see. This is what I always predicted. This is what I've been waiting for. I see y'all fighting. How long you think it's gonna take? How many?
2025.
Yeah, 2025.
Next year.
Let's call it out. 2025, Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. You feel what I'm saying? At 140 for it all. You feel what I'm saying? And to be real, that's going to be the fight that's once again going to say who's the man of their era.
Facts.
That's another era fight. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? For real, though, because just how they building that up, if Shakur do what he's supposed to do and Devin do what they're supposed to do.
Just don't lose, Devin.
Yep, just don't lose.
Don't lose, Haney, sir.
Yeah, for real. Just don't lose. You feel what I'm saying? So it can keep it up. And I ain't going to lie. I really think he could beat all them people at 140 just because the fact that he just gonna move around and he just gonna do what he gotta do.
You think he can beat Teofimo?
Yeah, I think he can beat Teofimo.
Teofimo that fought against Josh Taylor?
Yeah, I think because like I said, Teofimo was capping. He beat Teofimo when Teofimo was that person. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So they know, like, you feel what I'm saying? And that's why I said, even when Big Haney was like, man, if Teofimo was the one, Big Haney one who said that name, Slick. If Slick somebody show up tonight, he can win this fight. The one thing about Big Haney, he ain't no hater, bro. He said it. He's a great fighter. If it's the Teofimo that he's supposed to be, he could get this fight. Yeah. But he still said he ain't beat my son. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like for real. So you feel me? And think about it. One thing I learned about them is besides the Shakur Stevenson, when Devin Haney and them say they want to fight a certain person, they usually stay on what they want to say.
No,
so if he said we want to Teofimo Lopez fight, because they already know the people they can beat. That's one thing about the amateurs. You know who you can beat. And why would I take that at 135 when I could get the max money at 140, even if I know I can't beat Shakur? Guess what? I'm about to get it. And guess what? I got one loss against possibly the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah.
Because that's basically where Shakur Stevenson is possibly headed. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's facts,
the one and the two of all times, you feel me? Because somebody's going to pass Floyd up. You feel what I'm saying? One of these fighters right here is so many of them. Somebody's going to pass them up on those. No losses. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Because they'd be real. After Errol and Bud fight, they be real.
It's going to be wide open.
They be real. The conversation going to be, for them, one of them two going to be known as the greatest fighter of all time. You feel what I'm saying? Because you fought at the prime two. It wasn't late like Pacquiao, Floyd. You feel what I'm saying? For real. This is right here, there. You're the greatest fighter of the decade, and y'all both got no losses. And guess what? The fighter who wins this fight, this is not the end of their career. So this person goes from, if Spence win this fight, guess what? He go up 0, go to 154. He definitely could beat Neil. If Bud cleared out, he gonna go up and fight Cholo, and then guess what? So now these niggas go. Floyd, I ain't gonna lie, Floyd, you better start flashing more money, because the contributions that you didn't put outside of the ring, because it was an image. People don't really talk about you much after you ain't showing up. Talk about no money shit, because you didn't do nothing in the sport like Muhammad Ali or somebody to keep you in that name. To be real, they want to replace you. So if whoever went out of Bud and Errol, and they go up to 154 and win there, nigga, look what they done just did.
Especially if Bud could be undisputed 3 times.
Nigga, come on, bro.
140, 147, 154.
Floyd, you go right out the door. And if Errol beat Bud, you go right out the door too, because you beat the what you call him, and y'all both gonna fight Cholo.
Thanks.
And for sure, we know Errol. You definitely
we going for Canelo
at 154. He gonna do for real at 154, and he might knock Canelo the F out.
He said he'd meet him at 168.
Yeah, that's what I said. They hiding in them bodies. You feel what I'm saying?
Said, no problem. I'll meet you there, buddy.
They hiding in them bodies. So all along to say that, we are almost less than a month away from the fight, my boy.
Terrence Crawford versus
We
Errol
started
Spence.
off the podcast talking about this fight. We thought it was gonna be in November. We thought it was gonna be June.
When the cable thing came
out. The whole podcast, we have always been talking about we want to see this fight. And it said the contract is signed and done. We had just got the news on our last one, but now we didn't see the press. We didn't see the shit talking.
Oh, man,
we didn't see the cold. So what you think about that shit right there?
I'm loving it, man. It's not like real bad blood.
It's not.
It's two great fighters.
It's not. Who
just like
believe
each
in
other,
their
but
confidence.
It's not personal. You feel me?
Not,
so
it's nothing personal. They don't dislike each other. And they give each other their respect.
Yeah,
and that's why you know it ain't no disliking it, because even when we don't like somebody, you still gonna say they trash because you don't like them, even though you know what it is. Like that nigga say,
they got the fan bases fighting. Like they don't got to argue. The fan base is gonna argue.
Yeah,
I'm not working. They
man,
argue Spence and Crawford, bro.
Man, come on, you gonna be arguing that?
We arguing that every day.
You arguing that? Like that nigga say, you ain't catching me with no goddamn fishing pole. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm a whale. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? That nigga say a fish fry, bro.
That nigga said the fish fry.
The fish fry.
The crawfish, bro.
The crawfish ball, for real though. You know what I'm saying? For real though.
Shit, nigga got the shirt. He's smoking on the Bud pack.
He's smoking on a Bud pack.
I say yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bud had the fucking Aquaman holding up the shark. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, this here is, man, I ain't gonna lie. This
Legends and Grace is split. Everybody is split down the middle, bro.
It is split down the middle. Like, even people who was one sided at first, now is teetering the line now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they teetering the line. Like, it used to be just one sided Bud all the way. I remember it. And then now people starting to teeter the line because, like I keep saying, the one thing everybody keeps saying is when they get in there with Spence, when they watch it, it do not stop. Like that's the thing that they be like, man, this guy, them
he a machine.
They a machine, but both of them dudes were they the type of dude would die in the ring.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is why ain't nobody backing down.
No, cause Bud got that dog in him, man. He ain't going for it.
Spencer Robot.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's going. I don't see no knockout at all. All this shit niggas talking about, man, this ain't about to be
I got Crawford by KO, and I'm gonna stand on that, bro. I'm standing on it, bro.
Hey, man, like I said,
mark my words.
I don't see no knockout in this fight. I see this going 12 rounds.
It's gonna go like undisputed.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Bud is Wesley Snipes, the smaller guy, and Spence is big ass being Range.
For real. Hey, I love that movie though, man.
That's my shit.
That's my shit, bro. For real though, but like I say, man,
I see the fight going.
I don't see that. I don't see no knockouts in this fight. Like I tell you, what I see is what somebody even said. The confidence. I'm gonna go see the video of Terrence Crawford, and the arrogance of Terrence Crawford is what's going to get him the loss in this fight. I'm telling you, they're gonna be doing their thing. They're gonna turn it up more. Errol gonna catch him. Bud gonna be like, hold up, I'm about to knock him out. He gonna come back out. He gonna do that flourish. And then nigga Errol gonna be like, yeah, nigga, that was good. But I ain't hurt. Nigga, you better do this for the rest of the rounds. And Terrence Crawford gonna have the biggest mental challenge. This is gonna show me if he's the greatest fighter of all times. Because when you do not hurt this man, like I told you, Ugas punched the man. The nigga said, oh shit, he was looking for his mouthpiece.
Yeah.
And then he said the only reason why his mouthpiece been falling out for the last couple of fights is because the nigga tooth.
Yeah, I seen that.
Tooth is missing. So
I seen that.
Then he go see a punch.
So how you think when Crawford hit that, he really don't think the motherfuckers just fell the fuck out?
Yeah. Hey, but like you said, Danny Garcia can hit. He can hit. So,
but Spence called Danny. Danny wasn't the same, man.
Yeah, but the power. See, one thing about the natural power is there. Like what I mean by that is like the power.
But Danny had always had power. But he never been like a knockout guy. I don't remember. I mean, he had knockouts. But I don't remember him just being okay, Danny Garcia about to just come in and knock shit out.
I get the knockout. I get what you're saying when you say that. But like I say, man, I don't. Like I say, Mike, he believes it's about to be a goddamn knockout. You feel me? I don't see no knockout. I see this fight going 12 rounds, and I just see Spence pulling and going to another level when Bud turned to his another level that they gonna match. But
because Spence want the body, he's not gonna be able to get to Crawford's body like that, and that's what I was telling the homie. Like he think just gonna. Crawford just gonna stand there and let the nigga beat his body up.
But Crawford do take punches in his fights though. Yeah. So that's
he gonna take them.
Yeah, what I mean, he get hit.
Yeah,
he get hit.
Yeah, he get hit definitely.
Yeah, so he can. What do you mean he can't get to his body if he get hit?
He can get.
He do get hit. He a dog. You feel me? He get hit and he hit harder and he ends the situation. But see, that's the thing about it, man. Like you just said, yo, you about to punch a 168 pounder. Like I keep telling you, a 168 pounder who just said, I'll take Canelo at 168. So you know the damage that he can really take for as a punch. So, nigga, that is, how many weight classes up? 154?
One's three.
3 weight classes. That's a nigga who can take a punch from a 168 pound fighter. That's what I'm saying. And he know it. He know it. Crawford to me is the most skilled. And it's not that Spence is the bigger fighter. I don't never take that shit because Floyd Mayweather shows you against Canelo that shit don't mean shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real though. That was way bigger and he just beat his ass up all night. You feel what I'm saying? So skill pay the bill. You feel what I'm saying? So Bud definitely got the skill. And I'm not just saying just because Errol is big. I'm saying the confidence and the arrogance of Terrence Crawford to me is what's gonna lose this fight because he gonna turn it up on Errol.
Yeah.
But Errol just gonna be like, nigga, I could take a punch from a 168 fighter. This shit is good, but this is not about to put me down. So now what you gonna do when, remember, everybody got even in basketball, any nigga got their one shot that they go to that work. But sometimes you run across the person that your shit just ain't working.
Yeah, definitely.
And you put your trick out, you like, this nigga just my shit. So when you go to your magic trick and you go turn on the monster, the dog, and you mix them up, but it don't end the fight for you.
Yeah.
What do Bud got after his all? That's always his X factor. Turn up Mean Bud ends the fight every time. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. Turn up Mean Bud. I don't think you can. That dude can take a punch, a very hard punch. Like, and he's a machine. And he really don't get hit like that. Yeah. To be real. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he's a more defensive fighter than you, to be real. So when you turn up, that's what I'm telling you, that's when Bud gonna be like, I'm not gonna say he gonna lose confidence, but he gonna be like, damn, what do I do now? Because I did what works on everybody. And one thing about boxing, every fighter got that fight to where what they do to everybody else just don't work. And every fighter got it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Floyd didn't have it. You feel what I'm saying? What usually work, he had to switch it up. You feel what I'm saying? We all got it. I just think Errol Spence is the fighter that when Bud turned the monster on, it ain't gonna work. And that's what's gonna separate the fight, because Errol gonna keep on going the same pace for 12 rounds. And
we gotta see. That man has been inactive, bro.
Yeah.
He been inactive for a while.
He been threw out of the car.
Yeah,
and then, he came back, threw out the car. I fucked up. Came back. This nigga machine. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
he came back. He fought Danny. That was okay.
Yeah.
And then he fought you guys.
And turned that nigga into an alien.
Yeah, he fought you guys up, but you guys is
Sean, just like you say, Bud has knocked everybody out at 147. This man has destroyed everybody but Sean Porter.
Not fast.
Destroyed. Nigga, the face after Errol Spence, when I was like Sean Crawford, I was Sean Porter, I was like, nigga, you the man. Because he did not put his will on him. That was just the knockdown was with the situation. And Sean Porter, that's two fights that you was one situation. You was beating Bud, and you without that knockdown, you couldn't beat Errol. You know what I'm saying? That's facts, bro. Can't nobody take that away from you.
Facts.
And I just think really what's gonna happen is, I'm telling everybody, the world mark my day. My nigga Blaze say it's a TKO. It's a KO. I say it's going all the way, and Errol just gonna win that fight, and then they gonna take it. They gonna run it back again. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't gonna run it back, because Errol himself going to 154. ain't no. So this is just for let's see who can get it, and let's go up.
That's how Bud is. That. Once he knocked him out, it's going
how you see this fight starting?
I think Earl gonna start dominant, because Crawford is a slow starter. I think Crawford.
But can you be a slow starter against?
See, this is the thing. I think Crawford understands. This is legacy fight. Yeah. This ain't no let's start out. You gotta come out.
Yeah.
Fight, but smart about it. Be strategic about it. I think he's gonna come out.
Yeah.
I think he gonna have a good game plan.
I know he gonna have a good game plan. Come on, this is Terrence Crawford. What I'm not saying is, like I said, I'm not even giving it a knockout. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I give this nigga so much respect. I'm just saying the arrogance of what he's gonna be able to, unless he got something else hiding up in there that we've never seen before. I always see it. He be in a good fight. The person be doing their thing sometimes. I just seen it many, many times again. He turn that on and it's over with. I haven't seen what Errol Spence had to do, and he never get put in that situation. To be real, the only fight he ever was down in life is against Kell Brooks. And Sean Porter, that's just Sean Porter. You get what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, but we don't even know all that Errol Spence have. And I know he can box, because against Mikey Garcia, he showed you he could box. And he never showed you that shit again. That's what I'm sitting here saying. We don't know what we about to see from Errol Spence up in this goddamn ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he know that's not these other fighters. He gonna box and be a machine. Now, if he box and be a machine, I don't know what the hell gonna happen then, because now you're just about to see some other shit. And he been waiting for this. I think he been waiting for Terrence Crawford to really show you who he really is, so they would only think they had one thing to go off of. Like, you feel what I'm saying? For real. And one thing we can sit and say about the bullshit, nigga, Floyd to this day still don't really say what the hell happened in that goddamn ring.
He gonna speak on that.
You know what I'm saying? For real though. So we gotta remember what we talk about here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We don't know what Floyd's seen up in that goddamn thing. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So this is the fight that we've been waiting for. And we got a legacy fight.
And we got shit. What?
Oh my God!
We should talk about this.
Fulton anyway. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we were so happy about that.
Fought anyway, July 25th, I think.
Oh my goodness. This could possibly
it's
be
so many good fights.
The best goddamn year boxing.
And you got Stanionis against Virgil Ortiz.
Oh yeah.
I think either this weekend or next weekend.
Oh okay, so. Hell yeah, we definitely got to take that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a cold game.
And July 8th, Boots against Villa.
Oh shit,
Boots. Villa beat
That's crazy.
Your boy,
this Crawford Smith shit just got me forgetting about everything else. And I don't know how I forgot about the Inoue Fulton fight because that's the fight that we both wanted to see the most because we didn't really know if that other fight was even going to happen.
Now they got it made. That shit got washed away.
So this is about to be. But look, man, we possibly got the chance to see back-to-back greatness.
2023 is probably the best year of boxing ever.
I ain't gonna lie, for real, because they made the fights happen. They made the fights happen, and they cut up all. They still had the politics with the cheating shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real, I had seen this stat that somebody put that said that damn, because of boxing politics, Bellator, you know what I'm saying? Bellator shit has top showtime for the first time ever.
Yeah,
it's the number one. You know what I'm saying? For real though,
I believe it.
Like you know what I'm saying, and that's only to the politics. You feel what I'm saying?
I believe it
for real though. Like you know what I mean. So I was just sitting there looking at that shit, and we finally getting the fight that we were wanting to see. This is the reason, or the how this all shit even started up. Even talking about this shit right here.
This how we became boxing fans because of fights like this.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? And
the best fighting the best.
This is the shit that we've been wanting since the first day of the podcast, and we finally getting it, and we ain't getting it too late. So I'm in 2023. Even if nothing else happened after that fight right there,
I'm good.
You feel what I'm saying? But the cool thing about it is we gonna get some. We gonna get a Canelo at the end. We gonna get
Wilder, Joshua,
you know
Fury, and Usyk. You feel me?
Yeah, for real. So man, if all them fights happen before the year over, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna lie.
So much going on. I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah, I can't even keep up. So like I say, man, we've been away. Like I say, man. Even if this shit ain't ready this year, we back up next
right
week.
Here,
you feel what I'm saying? For real.
Like,
and we ain't stopped the game and just nigga shit got flooded. We're trying to figure it out. So I was like, man, let me pull up and let's go where we gotta go. So this has been another episode of Punch Out Kings. I'm G Money.
Blade Brown.
And you can follow us on Instagram, Punch Out Kings, YouTube, Punch Out Kings, and like, share, subscribe. And it's been another episode. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.